I recently got this comment thread on one of my videos. One viewer mentioned that Jesus left a church for us, and another viewer replied with a massive question. What church did he leave us in Africa? Brother, I am so glad you asked this, because there is a massive myth in our culture today that Christianity is strictly a Western or European religion. But when you actually open the history books, that narrative completely falls apart. Today we are looking at the undeniable ancient roots of the Christian church in Africa. First, let's look at the biblical timeline. The Christian faith was actually thriving in Africa centuries before it ever reached most of northern Europe. In the book of Acts, chapter 8, God specifically sends the disciple Philip out into the desert to meet a highly influential Ethiopian official. This African leader was reading the prophet Isaiah. Philip explained the gospel to him, and he was baptized right there on the side of the road. That man took the gospel straight back to the continent of Africa, establishing a Christian presence in Ethiopia that is still massive to this exact day. Second, we have to talk about the early church fathers. During the first few centuries of the faith, the intellectual and theological powerhouse of Christianity wasn't Rome or London, it was North Africa. Cities like Alexandria and Carthage were the epicenters of biblical defense. Some of the absolute greatest defenders of the Christian faith were African men. You had Tertullian, the man who actually coined the word Trinity. You had Athanasius, who fiercely defended the exact same divinity of Christ that we've been talking about on this channel. And you had St. Augustine, arguably the most influential theologian in Christian history outside of the Apostle Paul. The foundation of early Christian theology was built on the shoulders of African leaders. Finally, let's answer the specific question. What church did Jesus leave us in Africa? When Jesus said, "I will build my church," he was not talking about a brick-and-mortar building, a specific denomination, or a European cathedral. The Greek word used in the Bible for church is ecclesia, which simply means the called-out assembly of people. Jesus didn't leave us a building. He left a living, breathing global body of believers. So whether you are standing in Ethiopia, walking the streets of Asia, or sitting right here in the Americas, if you have put your faith in the risen Christ, you are the church. Christianity belongs to the world. If this opened your eyes today, click like and don't forget to follow Modern Man Mosaic for more. See you on the next one.